here, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another Discord Dreamsnaps review video. So we're going to be going over all your submissions in Discord. This time it's for the sports challenge, Sports Savvy was it called? I don't remember. Either way, I hated that challenge. Absolutely hated it. I ended up making a Dreamsnap, which I think is incredibly risky. One, I didn't decorate for it. And two, I didn't max out my tags either. So it basically broke all my Dreamsnaps rules that I have for when I create a Dreamsnap. Like, I didn't decorate, I didn't max tags. Yeah, none of that. So it was, in some ways, a difficult snap for me to submit because I felt wrong doing it. But I'm very interested to see what the results are from it, just for like, just to see kind of thing. I'm very curious. So I'm excited to see what the results of that are when we do get those results on Wednesday. So yeah, why don't we head over to Discord? Let's see what you all came up with, because I know you came up with a lot of creative ideas, and let's go through what you've made. Okay, so we're gonna start out with Winter Dragonfly with their submissions. So we've got a few different options here. We have hiking, we have a canoeing camping trip, and we have a race day submission. Now I really like this hiking one. It's very, very pretty. I do like the depth in this as well. Like, I feel like this is what I should have done with my hiking one, but I literally did no decorating. So, but this is an absolutely beautiful submission. I really, really love this. Then we have the canoeing camping trip, which this is very cute, very rustic, very, not rustic, rural. I think that's the word I needed. Yeah, very like in the wilderness and everything like that. It's a really, really cute submission. And then here's the race day submission. We've got Vanellope, we've got the car, we've got this award thing in the background as well. This is a very, very cool submission. I think you've done a great job here. Next, we also have Era's Dreamsnap with their outdoor gym. This is a really cool photo. I love how you've got like the Maui statues. Then you've got Maui and Gaston here, both of them kind of looking like they're flexing. Obviously, you've got the Mickey Cloud, which is extra bonus points from me. I'm trying to work out where this was taken though, because I don't recognize this backdrop. Like, we've got this waterfall here, which makes me think possibly the Oasis, but I didn't realize we had this kind of structure in the background. But either way, I think this looks really cool. You've got all the gym equipment here, like the treadmills, we've got the exercise equipment and all the TVs. So yeah, I think this is a really, really great, really fun, really creative submission. Next up, we have Cosmic Artemus with their submission. This is a really cool submission. This is like a volleyball submission, and I absolutely love how you've used this like banner thing. I forget what it's called, but yeah, you've used this to create the kind of like net for the volleyball. You've got Merlin in his summer gear, you've got Maui there, you've got Donald in his summer gear. Like, this is a really fun and creative way to do this. You've got all these sparkles down here again, just to kind of signify this divide. And then you've got all the surfboards. Like, it's definitely giving very kind of like sports vibes. So I think you've done amazingly with this. Next up, we have Kat with their submission, and this one along the more kind of like racing theme, which I think is really, really cool. I love the use of these, the V8 fragments. Like, they glow so nicely. I think it looks really, really cool. Definitely looks like kind of like the starting point of a race, and things like that. So yeah, this is very cool, very creative. Next, we have a submission from Strawberry Blonde, which was submitted very, very last minute for the Sports Savvy Challenge, which is a fishing competition. I think this is really cool, really clever. I love how Vanellope's glitching in the background. I don't know if that was intentional, but it's kind of funny. You've got Goofy fishing here, which I think is really cool. Your character looks like they're ready to go fishing. And then Ursula here, who knows? Is she judging you? Is she mad with you? Who knows? But it's really cool, really fun submission. Next up, we have Potster with their racing submission. And this is really cool. I love how you've got like all the cars kind of like lined up and they're sort of mixed and matched in their design. Definitely looks like the starting point of a race. And then I love how you've used the marble vase and this award thingy as like, I guess, the awards for the race. And then you've made use of these. These were from the Big Hero 6 stuff. And it kind of looks like your, like the pit stop. Is that what it's called? When they like change the tires over and everything like that. So like even using these tires here was so smart. You have got a Mickey Cloud here, which I love to see. I do love to see it. And yeah, I love this photo. Very blue vibes, which I kind of love. So I think this is incredible. Well done. Next up, we have ChTeacher with their yoga submission. And this is beautiful. This is such a clever idea. I think this is a really great submission that you've made. Yeah, really, really great. And I love the pose that your character's making. Like, it looks like she's in the middle of doing a yoga pose. So very dynamic, which I think is really, really cool. And I love the use of the turn in red window. I think that was such a nice addition there. So yeah, I love this. I think this is really, really clever, really great. Next, we have Blitz with their sports submission. We've got a mix of things here. We've got Maui, we've got this strength test thing, we've got this massive ball at the front, and then you're dressed in this kind of like sports gear. So a big collection of different elements of sport, which I think is really, really cool. So yeah, I love this submission. Good luck to you, and I hope it does well. Next up, we have TinkerBella with their submission, which was done very last minute, done at 3 a.m. But here we have a bike racing submission, which I think is really, really cute. I love how you've got all the characters kind of like trapped at the side, like they're watching the race. Gaston's gone ahead and won. You're obviously a bit gutted. Something's happened to your bike here. Maybe you've been sabotaged by Wally. I don't know, but it's really cute, really creative. I absolutely adore this idea. I think it's so great. And obviously the addition of Wally is just perfect because I love Wally. I think he's adorable. So I think you've done really well with this. This is really creative and I wish I'd thought of something like this. Great job. Next up, we have BeachZilla with their sporty space bowling. And this is such a good idea. I love how you've used the potions as like the pins and everything like that. Like, that's such a clever idea. So, yeah, I love this one. I think it's super, super unique. And I'm really excited to see how well it does. Next up, we have Kamakazi with their submission. I love this. Again, I mean, the sports theme was super hard. I think a lot of us were really, really burnt out. But you've made use of this exercise thing. Your character clearly looks like they're dressed for sports. So I expect that this will do better than mine. Not that that's really saying much. Next up, we have Nia with their sports savvy submission. And I love this. This is really creative, like the gym locker. Like, that was such a clever idea. And I love the angle of this photo. Like, the lighting in this is so good. Like, the quality of this photo is impressive. Like, I absolutely adore this photo. I think this photo is incredible. So I think you've done amazingly with this submission. I think it's going to do really, really well. And your character looks super cute, even though we're only seeing them from behind. But I can tell. I can just tell. Next up, we have Moma Jules with their submission. And another great submission. Like, how creative is this? Like, you've got Gaston here behind the like bar, like as if he runs the gym, which I think is really cool. You've got the treadmills here. You've used these bikes as if they're stationary bikes. Like, this is just a really well thought out gym, and it makes me realize just how bad my own submission was. Like, this is really great, really creative, really clever. Next up, we have Otto with their submission here. And this is such a cool submission. Obviously, a beach themed submission, you know, surfs up and all that. I love it. I love how you've made use of like the crocodile here, the fruit crocodile, and then the fruit turtle. I think that was such a cute idea. The biggest thing I love about this is how it looks like the bird is stealing the chips. I mean, that is just iconic. That is iconic. That is incredible and should make you win hands down. I love this photo. I think it's incredible and I'm super excited to see how this does. So great job on your submission. Next up, we have Glitch with their submission, and we've got this kind of like camping fishing scene, which I think is really, really cool, really cute. I love the use of the parasol here with these like beach mats. And then you've got the like fishing rack here and the camping setup, like you're about to cook up the fish that you've just caught. So yeah, I think this is a really creative submission. I love how you've managed to get Moana sitting down, because like she's clearly working with you. Like it's just so well composed and everything like that. So yeah, I think you've done a great job here. Next up, we have Kiki's submission. It looks like most people like the second one, so let's have a look at this. And this is really, really cool. This is obviously like a gym setup here. We've got the treadmills. We've got this workout set. We have the Maui statue. We've got the Gaston statue in the back as well, which is really, really cool. So I do love this submission. I think it's really great and creative. I love how you've got Gaston here as if he's like your personal trainer, and then you're here working out, or you're annoyed about working out. But either way, I think this is a wonderful submission, so great job. And here we have Blush Danielle's Sports Savvy submission, and I think this is so clever. It's clearly meant to be like a race setup, but we're here in like the pit stop or whatever it's called. You've got all the like the gears and the parts and everything like that set up here, and then this little like computer desk setup. Like this is just very, very cool, very creative. I love the use of the balloon arches in the background as well. This is a wonderful submission. I think this is absolutely fantastic, so great job on this. Next up, we have a super cute submission from Jasper. This time it looks like you're doing some sort of like yoga, Pilates and stuff like that. This is really, really cute. I love that you're sat down and you're sat on the mats, and then you've got like your own individual like shakers, protein shakes here. Like this is really, really cute, really cool. And it shows how you can get an amazing snack with like minimal stuff, if that makes sense. Like you just use 2 mats and like a couple of shakes, which I think you can make as part of a recipe. So yeah, like this is incredible. Obviously you got the decor dotted around in terms of like foliage, but like it just looks, it's a beautiful photo. It's so beautiful. I love this. I think you've done an incredible job. Next up, we have Chloe with their sports submission, and I love this. We've got a giant Mickey cloud, which I always love and appreciate, so this instantly gets my vote. I love the use of the Maui statue. Like, that's so clever, and then you're dressed in all your sports gear, so yeah, I think this is wonderful. Next up, we have Megan the pony, who's put, when I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large, and protein shakes and miracle growth potions, which is so funny. I love this. And then you've dotted all the shakes, all the eggs, all the potions and everything like that dotted around. Clearly Gaston's looking on approvingly. Like this is such a great shot. Also, I want to say, how beautiful is this decor? Like this is in your meadow, I believe, and this looks absolutely incredible. This looks so pretty in the background. Like, I need you to come decorate my meadow, please. Yeah, I love this. I think you've done a great job here. Next up, we have the CEO of Cats, which, by the way, awesome name. But yeah, I love this sports theme on the beach. We've got the surfboards, we've got the beach parasol and towel here in the background, so you can sort of relax and chill out after spending a morning, you know, hitting the waves and stuff like that. This is a really, really cute submission. I love this. Your character looks like they're wearing like cozy sports gear. And yeah, I think this is an absolutely wonderful submission. Next up, we have the one and only Feeis, my amazing husband, with his take on a sporty submission. And I think this one is very unique. This is a chess setup, and it is so clever. I love that you've gone in this direction, especially given that we were very limited in terms of the outfits we could produce with the tags. At least an outfit that looks good. So I love that you've gone in this direction, and I love that you've used Wally. I think he's a great addition. I love this room setup. I just think it's so good. I'm honestly so proud. It's such a well like framed dream snap, like well organized. Like I literally cannot criticize this at all. This is perfect. You have done amazingly. You've made a dream snap that I literally have zero complaints about. So I am very, very proud of you. Well done. Next up, we have the amazing Miss Verna, who said she wasn't feeling this one, but you've still managed to make an amazing submission. Like, this is so cool. Very similar in, like, what Jasper's is like, in that, you know, it's not overly complicated. You didn't need to fill a room with items or anything like that. It's just a beautifully decorated area, very zen, very chill, which is obviously going to be perfect for the yoga that you're doing with the little companion here. You've got some healthy fruits and some energy drink cans or fizzy pop cans, however you want to look at it. And then you've got the treadmill here, which was a great addition. Your character's outfit looks cool. Like, this is a really, really incredible submission. So well done to you on this, because this looks incredible. And I do love the lily pads in the background. I love how they kind of like pop with the purple of the butterfly flowers here, and then these little anemones towards the front, which frame the picture very nicely. Next up, we have Jolly with their Sporty update, and this is really, really cool. I love the colors of this. Very dynamic in terms of the shot, all the floral elements, the bike in the background. Like, this is a really well composed shot, and realistically, like, the more I see stuff like this, the more I realize I probably should have put some effort into my dream snap and like decorated a scene, but I didn't. But I'm still intrigued to see how it does. But yeah, I think this looks incredible. I think you've done really well with this. I'm very excited to see what you get in terms of your results. Next up, we have a submission from Cole, which is their final submission. So they're teaching their robot companion some yoga in their Zen space, and this is stunning. This is stunning. This is stunning. This is beautiful. I love it. I love that you're not facing the camera, but it still feels like really cool. Like, you can see the outfit and everything like that. And yeah, I think this just works really, really well. You can see that this is obviously meant to be like a Zen setup for doing the yoga. You've got the like Zen garden here at the front, which does add some really nice framing with the leaves here, and also this lantern on the left. Great use of the turning red items, and then this bamboo as well in the background. Yeah, this is wonderful. You've done absolutely incredible, and I know you've had loads of issues with taking Dreamsnap, so I know you're often limited with what you can do, but this is fantastic. This is amazing. Very good job. Incredible. Okay, next up we have Wolfie with their submission, and this is incredible. So incredible. Great use of the new DLC items. We've got the jacuzzi there in the background. We've got the treadmill. I love how you've put the Nightmare Before Christmas board behind the workout thing station, bench press thing, however you call it. I love how you've included that in the background. Like, I think it works so well. Yeah, very, like, I don't know what, like, it fits in with Ancient's Landing. Like, this looks like a gym set up for an Ancient's Landing, and it just works really, really well. Obviously, your character looks super cute, so yeah, I think this is a wonderful submission. Next up, we have Angela with their submission, and incredible, incredible. This is a fantastic use of the Dreamsnaps trophy. To have Maui there, and then you've got like the smaller trophy, and then you look annoyed because you've only got like the smaller, maybe like second place trophy. You know, maybe Maui cheated with his demigod powers to beat you in the swimming, surfing, scuba competition, whatever it is. Like, this is incredible. I absolutely adore this submission. I think it's wonderful. Yeah, great use of that trophy. I think it's incredible, and I'm so excited to get my hands on that trophy whenever I do. It's probably going to be a few weeks now because I'm not going to earn as much pixel dust, I know, over the next couple of weeks, but it's all still fun. It's all still fun. So yeah, I'm excited to see what you get for this, because this is incredible. I love this submission. Definitely one of my favorites. Next up, we have Christian Henry with their Waterfall Ultimate Ping Pong Match Competition. And this is really clever. Ping pong. Why did I never think of that? That's such a clever idea. I love that. And I loved how you used the Mirabelle table for it, because it's got those like lines as if they're divides. Like, that's such a smart idea. And then you've obviously got all the people watching the competition and everything like that. Like, this is really creative, really unique. I absolutely love this idea. Next up, we have Judith with their submission, and another wonderful submission. I love the use of the kettles as kettlebells. I don't know whether you got the idea as well from them, but I know I think it was Bagel who did the submission with the kettlebells and mentioned about it. And then I've seen a few people like, oh, stolen this idea from Bagel, stolen this idea from Bagel. Like, definitely one of the most creative ideas out there to use the kettles as actual kettlebells. Such a smart idea. I love how you got Gaston flexing in the background here. You've got the workout gear, you've got the treadmill, you've got the archery thing. This is an incredible shot, and I love how where you've taken it with this circular design in the background. Like, I don't know, it just works really well. This is an incredible submission. I bet you this gets you a very high ranking. Next up, we have Aliliat, who said that they wasn't vibing with this submission, but it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I love this submission. All the treadmills, the use of the screens in the background, like as if they're the treadmill screens. Genius. Yeah, just genius. You've got the protein shakes. You've got all these like trophies and everything like that. Like, I think this is an incredible submission. Really great, really creative. Your outfit's clearly very sporty. Yeah, I love this. I think this is fantastic. Okay, and next up we have Bagel Arena with their submission, and this is incredible. I love the sky in this submission. Very, very beautiful. I love that you got Maui here at the desk, like as if he's checking in all the gym members. You got Gaston here, all the workout stuff. Like, this is a really, really, really cool submission. I love this. You've got all the protein shakes near Maui set up with the blenders, which is a really clever and cool idea. Yeah, I think this is a wonderful idea. It's really fun, very vibrant, definitely gets the vibes across the sports savvy. So yeah, I think this is great. I think this is a wonderful submission. Next up, we have Hope Chili with 2 submissions from them. And yeah, this is really great. The first one, we've got this like baseball setup. I love the use of the pearl as like the baseball. And then I assume this is the piano leg item possibly, or something like that. That's what it looks like to me. Great idea to use as the bat. Obviously you got the different markings with the dirt and the stone here for like, I don't know what they're called, but the bits that they run to. You can tell I know my sports. But yeah, no, this is great. This is a fun submission. Great job. And then we have this submission, which is more like biking by the beach along the coast, which is really cute. Very simple submission, but very, very beautiful. Really cool outfit. Certainly gets the sports theme across. I think this is great. Well done. Next up, we have Flame G with their submission, and this is stunning. This is such a clever submission. I love how it looks like he's kind of like flexing and pointing towards the workout ball. I mean, I know it's the Pixar ball, but it's obviously designed as like a workout ball. You've got the treadmills here. You've got a pool in the background. You've got the bike. You've got these mats for yoga. Like, this is a really, really creative submission. I love how dynamic the posing is. Like, you've got Gaston, like, as if he's your personal trainer, kind of either judging you or talking you through things. Like, this is really dynamic, really, really clever. I absolutely adore this submission. Yeah, great job on this. This is fantastic. Next up, we have Rocky with their workout time with an outdoor gym. We've got the treadmill set up. We've got the workout machine here and the jacuzzi. And I love the depth with this photo, how you've framed it with like the cacti planters here. And then you've got Gaston's house in the background. This is a wonderful submission. Great job on this. I'm very excited by this submission. It's really cool. Your character looks cute. Like, yeah, this is great. Next up, we have Iona with their gym submission here. And this is wonderful. Again, using the kind of like desk for all the like shakes. You've got a trophy. You've got like a drinks bar in the background. All the treadmills here. Then you've got this like locker space here. Like, this is a really creative submission. Honestly, I should have done a gym. I don't know why I didn't. Like, I could tell how low. Like, these submissions are all great. Why did I have none of this, like, creativity or inspiration when I made mine? I don't know. But I think these are all amazing. So, yeah, great job on this. Next up, we have Porfora with their outdoor gym submission. So we've got these like kettlebells here. Again, such a great idea. We've got the workout gear with Gaston stood here, which I think is incredible. We have a Mickey Cloud, so extra bonus points for that. This is in the Oasis. I can see this now. There's that structure thing. There's the waterfall. And all this scenery here is just beautiful. This is a wonderful submission. I think this can do extremely well. Yeah, this is just great. This is fantastic. Well done on this. Next up, we have Princess Star Butterfly with their submission. And this is really cool. This is another baseball setup. We've got a lot of characters here, which I think is great. You've got Kristoff here. He's watching. You've got Wally here. Like, this is such a great submission. I see Eric over there. Like, you got Donald here. I mean, there's so much going on in this photo, but it's so clear what it is. And I think this is absolutely wonderful. This is such a great submission. And I'm really excited to see how you score. You always do incredibly in your submission. So I'm very excited to see what you get. Next up, we have Jolly, who's going on a enchanted hike, and I love this. This is great. You've got Goofy looking very animated here in this shot. We've got these beautiful flowers. You've got all these trees in the background, and the use of this companion bird here just adds to the like enchantment feel and all the sparkles everywhere. So yeah, I think this is a wonderful submission. Your character certainly looks like they're dressed up and ready for the gym. So yeah, I think this is a wonderful submission. Next up, we have Toana with their sports savvy submission. Again, fantastic. Fantastic. I should have seen what you guys were making and just like copied one of y'all. I should have copied one of y'all. I'm joking. Obviously, I won't copy anyone. But yeah, this is just wonderful. Absolutely stunning. All the kind of like yoga mat set up. The jacuzzi in the background. You've got all the fruits and shakes and things like that. Like, absolutely incredible. Great use of Maui and Gaston. If there was ever a Dreamsnap to have Maui and Gaston, this is the one. Like, yeah, this is an incredible setup. Your character looks amazing. Great job on this. Next up, we have Wild Fae with their sports savvy submission. They've put, I'm just not a sports kind of girl, so I went with a Tomb Raider kind of vibe. And this is really great. It's a pool setup, which is fantastic. And then obviously you've got the people here with like the energy drinks or the shakes, the healthy fruit shakes and things like that. You've got like the purple bag as if it's like your swim gear in there. You're dressed in sports gear, and like this is such a clever way to position those showers, by the way, to create like as if it's a wall. Like that is so smart. I have never thought of doing that, and I think it's a wonderful idea. I did me and Decorista for absolutely months and months now, because I have got to give credit to Decorista for the idea. But we've been using like bookcases as wall divides, and the Wanderer's bookcase as a like wall divide and things like that for absolutely months. And I love seeing this as a new idea because I'm always looking for different ways to kind of create these wall divides. Just to add a bit more sort of dynamic. I don't know what the word is that I'm trying to find, but it just adds a bit more texture to a room. It adds a bit more shape to a room. So I think this is a wonderful concept. Obviously the pool idea, fantastic for sports savvy, but I just love how you've created it. I think that's absolutely wonderful. I'm blown away by the use of the, I don't know if these are the well tubs. I think they are. That's just a brilliant idea. I'm absolutely blown away by that. So fantastic job with this submission. Really great, really creative. And now we come to our last two submissions. We've got this one from Angel of Thursday, who's we've got a retake with a Mickey Cloud. Here we go. So this is an outdoor gym setup. Really cool. Again, great use of the jacuzzi. You've got the treadmill, the workout machine here. You've got like the locker space in the background. And again, this kind of like stand for all the like shakes and juices. The Zen garden for more of the like kind of like yoga, Pilates vibes. But then you've got a Mickey Cloud. You've got a Mickey Cloud, so plus 1,000,000 points for that. Fantastic job on this submission. I love it. I love the cute little Mickey Cloud. I love the use of Gaston. Character looks cute, clearly ready to work out. Yeah, this is a fantastic submission. Great job on this. And then we have our last submission, I do believe, from Curls Fantasy. You've put, I've been needing to do an indoor submission, so I made a sporty beach shop, and I think this is incredible. This is really great. A sporty beach shop is like such a unique idea. That's what I love about looking into the Discord here and seeing all your submissions, is you will really come up with unique ideas, unique concepts, unique builds. Honestly, you guys are absolutely incredible. One of the reasons why I love doing this video is like, I like to show off what you guys create, because I know personally myself, when I'm voting, sometimes you don't always see the most creative ideas. On occasion, I do see some incredible submissions, some absolutely mind-blowing ones, but this is just fantastic, and I absolutely love seeing the creativity from the community. You guys are just absolutely incredible. So I want to thank you all really for sharing these submissions, because I love to see them. I love to see what you all come up with. I love sharing it with the rest of the world, you know, to all the people that watch these videos. So yeah, absolutely blown away. This is such a great submission. Great job on this. Absolutely incredible. Well, there we have it for our sports savvy submissions. That incredible. You guys are so creative. I love seeing what you guys come up with week after week, even for a theme that I wasn't like in love with, that I didn't enjoy, that I thought was a struggle, that I lost a lot of my creativity, and I don't want to say I lost my joy, because I still love Dreamsnaps, but I certainly was very uninspired, just lack of motivation. And to see what you all have done is just like brought a smile on my face, and yeah, I think it's fantastic. So Great job, everyone. I look forward to going through all your submissions for the alien, sci-fi, outer space submissions. For those that haven't seen, we live streamed the other day, and my husband made my submission, and I do have a video coming to the channel where I make my husband's submission, which was a struggle. Okay, it was a real struggle. He didn't have any of the items I had, so all the ideas I had just went out the window. It was a real struggle, so apologies in advance to my husband for the low amount of moonstones that you're gonna get. I do apologize. If I'd have been able to create some with my items that I have in game, you'd have had some spectacular, but we've had to settle. We've had to settle. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. If you want to share your submissions for the outer space Dreamsnap, then come join the Discord. Link will be in the description down below. I'm very excited to have you all in the community. We've been doing a lot of gaming in the Discord recently, actually. Playing a few different games, Remnant Records. A lot of people are really interested in playing this shark game and stuff like that. There's a lot going on. We're very active, so feel free to join and hang out with us sometime. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.